Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, for today's college, I and my group will explain about the material is present perfect tense and past perfect tense. Oh, firstly, I will introduce my group, and the first member is Auliana Salsabila, the second is me, Ainul Yakin, and the third is Liana Maratus Solihah. And the material is included for part. The first part is definition, the second is the structure, the third is example, and the fourth is the adverbial of time. And the first part of material will be explained by my friends Auliana Salsabila. And for Auliana Salsabila, the time is yours.
Definition, present perfect tense and past perfect tense. Definition present perfect tense. Present perfect tense or finished tense no is a tense used to express action, events that happens in the past and still have something to do with it now, or to indicate an event that is complete in short time. Yaitu suatu tense yang digunakan untuk menyatakan perbuatan, peristiwa, kejadian yang terjadi pada waktu lampau dan masih ada hubungannya dengan sekarang atau untuk menunjukkan suatu peristiwa yang selesai pada waktu yang singkat. Present perfect tense digunakan untuk mengekspresikan sebuah gagasan yang mana bahwa sesuatu itu telah terjadi atau tidak pernah terjadi sebelumnya pada waktu yang tidak tentu atau tidak spesifik di masa lalu. Definition past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is a tense that describes an event that occurred before a specific time in the past and was complete before another event that occurred in the past as well. Yaitu suatu tense yang menggambarkan suatu kejadian yang terjadi sebelum satu spesifik waktu di masa lampau dan telah selesai sebelum kejadian lain yang terjadi di masa lampau juga. Past perfect tense digunakan untuk menunjukkan suatu tindakan atau kejadian yang telah selesai di masa lalu atau menjelaskan dua peristiwa yang terjadi, tetapi menjelaskan peristiwa mana yang telah terjadi lebih dulu.
And for the second part of material will be explained by my friend Liana Maratus Solihah. For Liana Maratus Solihah, the time is yours.
The structure of present perfect tense and past perfect tense. Structure of present perfect tense. Positive sentence, subjects plus have or has plus verb 3. Negative sentence, subjects plus have or has plus not plus verb 3. Interrogative sentence, have or has plus subjects plus verb 3. Subject I, you, we, they used to be have. Sedangkan she, he, it used to be has. Structure of past perfect tense. Positive sentence, subject plus had plus verb 3. Negative sentence, subject plus had plus not plus verb 3. Interrogative sentence, had plus subjects plus verb 3. Subject I, you, we, they used to be had. He, she, it used to be had.
Okay, for the third material will be explained by me. And here is the example of present perfect tense and past perfect tense. Firstly, example for present perfect tense. For present perfect tense, here the positive sentence is using subject I. So, I have cleaned the house. That means saya sudah membersihkan rumah. Here is the subject is I. So, when the subject is used I, so the to be will use have. Here is clean as the verb 3, where the verb 3 here is as a regular verb. So from the verb 1 is clean, cleaned, cleaned. So here is the regular verb. And for the subject he, here is the example. He has finished his assignment. That means dia telah menyelesaikan tugasnya. Here the subject use he. So the to be should use the has when. So the finished here the same, the regular verb. So the first verb is finished. For the negative sentence, here is I have not cleaned the house, or we can read it as I haven't cleaned the house. That means saya belum bersihkan rumah. Here, same as the positive one, subject I, you, we, they should use have as to be. And here, because this is negative sentence, so we should add not word because this is negative. So after to be, we add not before the verb 3. And for the second subject is he, she, it. Here is the example. He has not finished his assignment, or we can read it as he hasn't finished his assignment. That means dia belum menyelesaikan tugasnya. Because the subject is he, she, or it, so this should use has, not have. And after that, add not before the verb 3. And for the interrogative sentence, here the to be is the first word before the subject, different from the positive or negative. For the interrogative, to be should the first word. So here is the example. Have you cleaned the house? Apakah kamu sudah membersihkan rumah? That means. As before, like positive or negative, the subject that I, you, we, they should use have as to be. Because in the present perfect tense, here is present, so should use have. But for the he, she, it subject, here is the example. Has he finished his assignment? That means, apakah dia sudah menyelesaikan tugasnya? Here, the subject he, same as before, use has as the subject. So that's the example for the present perfect tense. And the next is the example for past perfect tense. The positive tense is my mother had slept before I came. Here is the subject is my mother, and the to be is had. Why use had? This is because this the past perfect tense. So the sentence is the past perfect tense. So this should use had, and slept here is the verb 3. So and the before I came is another verb. So here's the meaning. Ibuku telah tidur sebelum saya datang. Jadi that my mother is subject, had is to be, slept is verb 3. And the before I came is an adverb. So for the negative sentence is my mother had not slept before I came. That means ibuku belum tidur sebelum saya datang. Which the my mother is subject, had is to be, not is an addition because this is negative sentence. And slept is verb 3, and before I came is an adverb. Because this is negative sentence, so we should add not word. So the last is interrogative. Had my mother slept before I came? That means, sudahkah ibuku tidur sebelum saya datang? Had here is to be. So like the before, in interrogative sentence, the to be should be the first word. So followed by subject, my mother, and slept is verb 3, and before I came is an verb. Or we can use the this is slept is an irregular verb. So the verb one is sleep, the second is slept, and the third is slept. This is not regular because we should not use sleep and the verb three is slept but slept. Okay, this is the example of past perfect tense. And for the next part of material is adverb of time that will be explained by my friend Liana Maratu Soliha. And for Liana, the time is yours, please.
Adverb of time, present perfect tense, and past perfect tense. Adverb of time, present perfect tense is already, sudah, for, selama, since, sejak, during, selama, not yet, belum, ever, pernah, never, tidak pernah, just now, baru saja, lately, akhir-akhir ini, recently, baru-baru ini, so far, sampai kini, up to now, hingga sekarang, until now, hingga sekarang. Adverb of time of past perfect tense, after, setelah, as soon as, segera setelah, until, hingga, before, sebelum, when, ketika.
So I think that is the material for us. I ask your apologies for some mistake and some help. And if you have any question, you can ask to us in the group, in WhatsApp group. And here is the presentation. Thanks for all the attention. And I think enough. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.